Hello everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful midweek. I know everybody loves those. I'm having a decent one, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We are here to talk about yet another trailer for another huge summer blockbuster, The Bourneless Legacy. Okay, now this is a movie like the Spider-Man reboot that has encountered a fair amount of skepticism because what this is basically an excuse to continue the Jason Bourne name without Matt Damon. And instead they've decided to cast Jeremy Renner, who I do like, as an entirely different character, just set in the same universe, so naturally I've had some skepticism. I have enjoyed the other three Bourne films very much, besides the second one, which I wasn't huge on. But I just wasn't sure how this was really going to fit in the series and if it was going to even be worth making. But I gotta say, after watching this trailer, I'm impressed, if not totally 100% sold. The things that do seem to be working are the cast, first off. This thing has a really good cast. Not only do some people from the original Bourne movies return, like Joan Allen, David Strathairn, Albert Finney, those people, but also we have two fantastic leads in Jeremy Renner and Edward Norton. And obviously those two are just great actors and they look to be fitting very well into this universe. And I have to say, Jeremy Renner looks like a badass in this film. He really does. He looks like a little different from Bourne. He looks like a man of few words. He looks like someone who's gonna basically just show up, kick ass, and leave. He doesn't seem like a very deep character, but he also seems like a lot more of a, how do I say this, business first character. And I feel like that's a nice contrast to Matt Damon. It almost seems like they're making a movie out of the person who'd be the main henchman or main villain in a Jason Bourne film. And I actually find that concept fairly interesting. And the other thing that seems to be working in this film is the action. Obviously they don't have it, I just got out of production I believe, so they don't have a whole lot of action to show, but what they do show looks pretty good. And it actually looks like they're going away from the whole shaky cam thing that plagued the other two Bourne films. Like, there's a shot where Jeremy Renner just gets up close to a guy and chops him in here, like in the throat. I can't really remember. And it's awesome, and it's filmed really close. It's not close up. It's filmed actually very, very steadily, very static shots, and I actually like that. I think it'll distinguish it from the other films a little more. And also, there's just some creative stuff, like him making like a fire extinguisher gun. You'll find out more about that if you watch the trailer, but overall, the action does look solid, if maybe not as good as the other Bourne films. But that's the thing. It doesn't look as solid as the other Bourne films, and that's where my problem really lies with this, is that it seems like they had a script for a Jeremy Renner action vehicle where he plays a rogue rebel spy, right? And if they were to just make it on their own, it would have seemed a little too much like a Bourne ripoff if they had just done it on their own, even though it does look decent. So they figured, hey, why not stick it in the Bourne universe and make it connected to Bourne so it doesn't feel like a ripoff, while at the same time not actually continuing Bourne's story. And even though this trailer does look okay, I'm not quite sure how to feel about that. Maybe this film will be great, and it looks like it definitely has potential, but I'm just not sure if it'll transcend its past, because it has a lot to live up to in the Bourne films, which I feel are some of the best action films of the past decade. And I don't know. We'll see on this one. I think I'm going to have to come back and review the second trailer for this one, because this one is way too much of a teaser for me to form a full opinion on it. But so far, I'm liking it more than I thought I would, but at the same time, I'm not 100% sold. And those are my thoughts on the trailer for The Bourne Legacy. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. And until next time, I'm Movie Kid Mike, making sure your time is worth your money.